point where anything should look out of place.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also just more robust. So even if you're doing things like, using the zoom key or whatever, it's not going to mess up. So I didn't break anything again. But that, and then the other thing is behind the scenes, I did a whole bunch of optimizations. I ran into something when I was working on it that led to me discovering something I could do a lot better. So I did that. Then the jump mechanics themselves have changed. And there's some new updates from Yvonne and Box. Most of them are pretty subtle. Like we changed the ring material a little bit, and Yvonne changed the ring VFX a little bit. Yvonne made some new jump medication effects. I started integrating them, but they need more testing time. I didn't want to push them in and then run into problems because I need to test them in VR, and I need to blend them in and out. I started working on some audio changes too, but some of the audio changes are in, some are not in. They're using placeholder sounds, so Antonio is not able to do the final sounds right now. And the jump med's going to be interesting. It's pretty trippy. I don't know if it's too much, but the first version, I'm going to just leave it the way it is, full hog. And if people think it's too much, I can always tone it down. But you'll definitely notice that those inertia protection drugs are in effect. But the main thing is from the mechanical side is that the rings, when you go through them, they double. The boost is exponential, whereas before it was linear. So you end up going out through the final ring at 7,500 meters per second. So that took some work to get it working, but disabling the weapons definitely helped. So
yeah.
the weapons are disabled when you go through the gates, which is kind of interesting. That means you have to be more careful when you come in. But on the way out, now you go 7,500 meters per second, and on the way in, since on the way in you have full control, you come in at 3,000 meters per second, but you can still skip the ring, so you can maintain that 3,000 meters per second, which is the regular speed limit. And that means once you're out of the jump protocol, you can use your weapons. But while you're in the jump protocol, you can't use your weapons. And you can use the rings to slow down as many of the three as you want. And each ring also slows you down exponentially, except by cutting your speed in half. So each one is a cut. But unlike before, the last ring won't slow you down your final speed won't be as low as it was. Basically, if you cross a ring and you're below 600 below, the ring doesn't do anything. So that means the most it will slow you down to would be 300 meters per second, 0.5.
Gotcha.
So that keeps them from, because it just felt like if it brought you down too much, it was not as exciting. So, but the other interesting thing is when you guys initiate the jump protocol, I changed the initiation procedure. You have more freedom as to when you start it, so it should be easier to line up information and get everybody in a group before you get it going. But once you're ready to get it going, you have to be within 300 and 600 meters per second. And then once it's going, your ship starts going forward on its own, so you can't really slow down after that point. That means you basically need to get your group together within 10 kilometers of the gates, and then you want to start moving, get up to at least 300 meters per second, then activate as a group, and then fly the way too. What that means on the way in, if you wanted to chain a bunch of gates together, you could keep those 3,000 meters per second, but in order to go into the next one, you're going to have to slow down. Which if you didn't use those rings, now you have to use fuel, and it means if there's somebody there, they have an opportunity while you slow down, activate the protocol, that you're vulnerable. So you get the best. So you get the fun of still keeping that speed, but now there's an actual cost to it. That was the idea there.
Yeah, that's pretty elegant versus what I was doing. Looping around with 3 clicks, slow turn into another set.
Ooh. Sorry, I just got shot down.
But because slowing down from 3K to
600 is the
you're gonna G-lock unless you flip. But, that's not gonna be an easy escape maneuver though. That's gonna be a pretty difficult
Exactly.
one to
So
do.
now it requires you want to time it. When do you start slowing down? Do you flip? What are you gonna do? You have to keep an eye on it. If you don't if you don't slow down enough, I actually had it 500 to 600 when I first
Oh,
implemented
that's
it.
maybe a little bit too
So
specific.
the window was even smaller. I put it 3 to 600, so there's a bigger window. You just
Okay,
need to
yeah,
get
yeah.
within that window to initiate it.
Yeah, that stops the main concern like people had internally. That was like, well, I mean, if you fly at 3 clicks a second, you're basically untouchable. Like you can
Yep.
cover a lot of ground way too fast. Like that was a concern.
Yeah.
And then you would have to send people in an interceptor looping around. I mean, yeah, you kind of
Yeah.
fixed that concern because, yeah.
If you want to do anything, but plus there's other things I could see. I mean, the idea is I'm going to introduce. There's going to be new mechanics coming along, and I can find other ways to deal with stuff. Hold on a second. I need to check something here. But yeah, I think that'll make the ring to ring transfers more interesting and more balanced. But you can see with torpedoes how going in through a ring with torpedoes, keep your 3 kilometers, aim it at a capital ship.
Yeah,
and
that
then
was
launch
the
it.
concern. Like, so you just
Right,
take a
there's all
bunch of
sorts of
bombers
things.
and then, but I mean, of course, like, I mean, totally gonna
There's-
see a speed limiter on their torpedo release mechanism, because it's not
Yeah.
made out of unobtainium, the attach point.
Yeah, there's many ways to deal with it. And the other thing, in this version, there's also notification system. So the previous version that we tested last week, was like sending old messages that shouldn't be there. I cleaned all that up. But now, if you have your broadcast signal on, when you initiate the jump protocol, it'll notify the destination. Anybody is there, they'll get a message saying, Satuka is preparing to jump from Saturn.
Oh.
And so they know. And then if you have your broadcast signal off, they won't get that. So you don't have to have it on. And then if you cancel your jump protocol, they'll get, Satuka aborted the jump from wherever he's coming from, right? And then when you arrive, if you have your broadcast signal on, it'll say Satuka has arrived from so and so, right? But you can turn off the broadcast signal anytime. You can fake people out. But it's a way for you to coordinate because if you're using jump gates within friendly territory, you probably want to coordinate to avoid any crashes. This is a way to help you coordinate. The other thing, I'm added a new section to the flight manual. I haven't filled it in yet, but it's going to include all the details on how the jump mechanics work. But it's also going to include information about a convention. Okay, let's see. This is good. And this convention I came up with that people are free to follow or not follow, but you probably want to enforce it. Unity. Added trial version to my build. I need to reacquire the license. Did it again. Because I used my VPN. Okay. You know how in the US you drive on the right side of the road? In England, I think it's on the left. Think the same thing for your rings. If you're traveling through a ring, when you're going out, you should go on the outer side of the ring, like the outer edges of the ring. And when you're coming back in, you should try to aim for the center. If both sides do that consistently, then you can ignore you don't have to wait for somebody to say that they're coming and make sure it's clear. Just make sure that when you come in, you move towards the center so that you don't crash.
I wonder if capital ships use the gate.
With capital ships, what you need to do is you need to send out a scout. It's no different than an aircraft carrier group. You can just send the aircraft carrier through. You send some ship ahead. Make sure there's nothing on the other side, and then the carrier will go through.
Yeah,
You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but if you do that, then you're risking an accident.
I can't wait for someone to do.
Which is perfectly fine. It's a risk you can take.
3,000 meters a second.
Looking forward to testing that.
Me too.
Just some prototype carrier, and we're on the other side to just see what happens.
Whenever.
Well, the thing is, the carriers are going to have the ability to travel even without the rings, so so you also have that option. It's just
True,
if
true,
they
but,
use the rings, they can save a lot of fuel. So
Yeah.
it's just gonna be fun to see because most
Yeah.
games are like, oh no, we have to program some artificial safe zone because play
Exactly.
experience. And here it's like, well, I mean, if you're in the way of big flying brick coming in with like, what's gonna happen?
They blow up.
Yeah, and then as a
What
result,
happens?
players will be more careful because there is no guardrail or like, oh no, this is
Well-
a slowdown zone or something.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like in the real world, we have to drive on the right side, pay attention to the red light. The red light doesn't put up a force field, right? It's just a light.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's going to be valid strategy to be like, what do you mean, scout? You send in a carrier to clean the ring, and then let's go.
Exactly. You don't have to send a scout at one tune. If your carrier gets blown up and leaves behind that debris, you can end up with a pileup, just like in a highway accident. So that's just the way it is. It makes it easy to understand. You might have to learn the hard way.
It's going to be such a mess though, with like less organized groups when you're all
Whenever
jumping
you put
through,
in
people trying to pull back because they're damaged, and it's all just gonna be. It's gonna be beautiful in the good way.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I can just think whenever you put in mines, naturally people are going to do the funny and put mines in the way of the major tile.
Exactly. Well, that's what mines are for, right?
I mean, that's military strategy 101. Like you just either you rig the bridge to blow, or you just mine it to heaven, basically. And good luck now. You can use pontoon bridge.
Oh, I wonder. It logged me out. Okay. Well, while I get Unity to give me my license back, I'll upload the server here. Yeah, and then the plan for this week, I'm gonna work some more on Ivan's VFX stuff, but the main thing I'm gonna work on is preparing the update video because I think it's gonna be far enough this week to start working on getting that update video out.
Definitely.
And that hopefully will attract a bunch of new people to the community, so that should be interesting. And the other thing I'm going to do for the update video is I'm going to set up a private build and fly through the new in-process locations. So in the video, instead of those screenshots you guys saw, you can see like a flyby of the locations. And then you get two birds with one stone, right?
Also gonna sneak a carrier somewhere in the background for scale.
I don't know if I'll have time to do that, but maybe.
Doesn't have to be up close, but just
you could just
like,
put it. I could just put it in the flight path. Just.
I just remembered.
And then I do think you have to really emphasize the whole like this is all networked. This is like because. Like it's not immediately apparent. Like if you're watching a video, like where is all of this? Is all of this networked? Is all of this seamless? Like as a developer, you might be like, yeah, it's kind of obvious, but it's not for like non-developers if they're watching.
And it's a technical update video, so I'm gonna talk about what I did, and the name of the video will be something like be basically like the persistence update video.
Yes.
Plus a little demonstration, but you're right. It's very important to make sure that it's like obvious to people.
And also the safe zone part, because that was a main concern on some of the influencer videos. Maybe more of like
a little bit of understatement. It was the number one concern.
Yeah, but maybe use it as an opportunity to explain it a little bit more. Because
good idea.
Because people are concerned, they're like, because the default is people are like, well, I have to grind a month to unlock a weapon in a game. Like, oh no, I have now to grind a month to get a spaceship that I can lose. So, like, maybe approach it from that angle, and also highlight all the pros, which is like, it massively reduces developer complexity dealing with all the shenanigans people do if there is a safe zone. Like, dipping in and out of a safe zone. How do you handle that?
That's exactly what I was thinking. See?
Yeah, we just highlight
those
that.
systems.
Everybody did because it's painful to program around. It's like, okay, so you are in a safe zone. Well, are they allowed to look out? Yes or no? If they're not, then well, what if there's one player on the
You put
inside?
a
Which is,
timer.
yeah, you know,
This and
it's
that.
it's just so like
It's a rabbit hole.
the easy solution is basically there is no safe zone. No like yes, does that mean people have to be more careful? Yes, but that's also how it is in the real world. I mean, you don't have to stop for a traffic light.
Yep.
I mean, we've seen all too often what
Remember,
happens when people ignore that.
I just remember Elite Dangerous technically doesn't have any safe zones. At least
But you can
not-
log off at any time or fly solo, right?
Yeah, however, those are things you can do. And also, Elite Dangerous has protected zones.
Yeah, so
they have
that's,
protected what?
For solo players.
If you land in the
Kinda
space
annoying.
station, aren't you safe when you're inside the space station? Once you
Yeah.
dock your ship in there?
Yeah.
yeah, then
When-
that's a safe zone.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, there is that. But as soon as you're
There's
no longer
plenty of
landing,
safe.
Yeah, that's more safety than you're ever gonna see in Hunter.
yeah,
Yeah, well, one thing I need to talk about in the video is like, even if you disconnect while you're jumping, your ship is gonna keep on jumping without you. So,
Yeah,
You
but
know?
it's all about like
ooh,
like
just
players
thought
are
of something.
concerned because their main conception is like I need to put down $50 to even get a ship like Star Citizen. I don't know. I know
Yeah.
it's not true, but that's the perception people have of the game. Or with other space games, they're like, or maybe if they ever played freelance, they're like, oh, that took a while to actually get a better ship. Like it's gonna be painful if I lose that. So that's more the angle people will come from. And if you're like, well,
Mm,
yes, it might hurt a bit, but in the end, like you're in the military, you're gonna get a vessel one way or
yeah,
the other.
exactly.
If you're part of an org, then it's gonna be calculated in. Like, yes, you're gonna lose fighters in a fight. That's what happens.
Yeah, we'll tune the economy so it's fun.
Still, you're gonna get people that are like, yeah, it's not for me, that happens. I mean, I would actually say it's actually quite optimized for people that don't have that much time. Instead of being like, oh, I logged in for the first time in 2 weeks. What's the new flavor of the week build I have to run? Or like, oh, do I now have to go to the salt mine to get golden plasma cannons or something? Like, so in that way, it's already quite optimized. Of course, it's up to the organizations to support that type of players.
Okay, Unity. They need a code. Hey, you still haven't uploaded that clip you sent me. Unless you don't want people
Oh
to see
yeah,
your
actually,
awesome
let me do
strategy.
that while we're waiting. That was
Yeah, that clip
completely
was so awesome.
sidetracked. Totally an accident. It was recording the microphone. Like I didn't even notice until you pointed it out and bumped the volume.
The happy accident. That's what Hunternet's about. Happy little accidents, just like that what's that painter? Bob Ross, or happy little accidents. Look at these beautiful little trees. Happy little explosions.
I kind of love this railgun.
Oh yeah, the railgun is really great.
uh,
It's
I wish that
a great weapon.
railgun something like that in Elite.
I was thinking today I wanted to do some nebula practice, and just some. First, we have a new pilot, Cyber, who's loving the railgun. First, I'll fight him real quick. Where you guys can fight each other in the meantime, and then I'm thinking we'll do some nebula practice, and then do the invasion mode, because I think that's always a good fun. And then after that, we'll do the team fight. That's typical Alien Nebula is basically hard
Yeah,
mode.
you don't lose. You lose the aiming.
Yeah, you lose your aiming. There's a drag effect, but we all kind of suck at it, so we'll practice on it. Good practice. Okay, so gonna rebuild the game real quick, and then hopefully it should be out. Like you need to screw me over. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. There we go. Okay, server's updating.
Do you plan also to add some kind of transports for the mining? So fighters will have
So
to.
for the
escort-
mining, that's gonna be. I was actually thinking about that the other day when I was walking. We'll have to find a balancing act, basically. You know, how right now the ships when they pick up salvage, they really can't pick up that much.
Mhm.
My idea is they should have. You know, the light fighter is gonna have the least amount of cargo hold. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna make right now all the bomber has more. The heavy and the light I think currently have the same. But what I plan on doing is having the light and the heavy have similar, relatively low amounts of cargo hold. The fighter bomber, have more, but it won't be so low that if you have to do some mining or salvaging, even in the light fighter, it should still, it should be enough to help you get kickstarted. Um,
Yeah.
we as a community will have to kind of figure out how much it is because you're gonna have to use that. But after a while, you should be able, bring in some fighter bombers. Those will be able to carry more. Once your fighter bombers have brought up enough resources, then that idea would be is you would bring in there's gonna be 3 different carrier sizes. So you should be able to bring up enough resources to get your first carrier online, and then after that point, what you would do is you would park the carrier close to wherever you're mining, so you'd only have to travel to the carrier, not all the way back to the space station. Um, at a later point, maybe there's dedicated ships, maybe there's like little dedicated drop off. There's many different ways I could conceivably handle it, but I'll make sure that we have something that works even with the smaller, graphical resources because it's a small team. So, but it's not something I worry about too much. It's just a matter of tuning numbers. Like, how many chunks of resources does a particular asteroid generate when you mine it? How long does it take to mine it? We want to make sure that however much time it takes, that the balance between time, skill, and enjoyment doesn't get to the point where it feels like a grind. Obviously, everybody's opinion of where that threshold is going to vary from person to person, but I have a personal pretty low tolerance for grinds, probably lower than most people on the Discord. So I'm sure it won't be anything too audacious. And then the fact of the matter is that you can work on it together, and you don't have to do it because somebody else in your community, in the community, can do it. And I plan also upgrading the AI so that the AI would also know how to do it. So that's the other aspect of it. And then I'll probably introduce equipment, just like there's equipment to make you a better fighter. There could be equipment to, make you better at mining. So maybe there's like a way to expand your cargo capacity at the cost of something else, right?
Yeah, it would be also cool for people who are not that much into fighting, but more on resource gathering or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, one of the ideas is the resource gathering is not just because you need it for the economy, but it should be fun and interesting for people who want to focus on that. Just like people play Foxhole, who are more interested in the logistics side of things rather than the combat side of things, and they can do that.
Or maybe if there would be an NPC transports, that you could assign it to where to go to mine, and you have to defend it against the pirate attacks. And it's just an idea.
Yeah, no, that would be cool. It's just, I have to always I'm all when I'm gonna implement all this stuff, it's always I always try to find ways to do the minimum viable product and do
Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
get it working
Only
before
just like
elaborating, because there's many different areas. But yeah, but that
yeah,
could be something that can happen later. But initially, it'll definitely be you guys will be doing the mining. Then later on, you have the AI. Let the AI do mining too. The AI starfighters. And then the carrier has to play double duty. It's a carrier. It can be a pickup. It can be
yeah,
a transport vehicle. Once, because it's more important for me that the full loop is working. Because once everything is working and you have a workable, mine, build, fight, mine, build, fight, mine, build, fight, right? And
yeah,
you're fighting over these resources, then yeah, you can add new ships, you can add specialized ships. But doing that later will be easier, because it's much easier to add a specialized transport once you have a carrier that, among other things, can transport. Because it's a subset.
like,
Yeah, that's basically the idea. Okay, just waiting for this new build to run, and I'll make sure that it doesn't have that trial. It'd be nice if Unity would tell you, like, oh, the trial watermark is going to show up. It doesn't. There's no hint. You don't find out until after the build is done and you run it, and then you see trial version.
yeah.
I remember the first time it happened was when I moved to Taiwan. Sometime after I moved to Taiwan, all of a sudden my builds had trial version, and I was in a Taiwanese game developers group, and it happened to tons of people at the same time. And it turned out Unity China did it without Unity proper knowing about it. At least that was the story, as a way to try to encourage people to switch from the free version to the paid version in China, and they had it applied to Taiwan also. People were pissed for good reason, and it was annoying, but eventually got fixed. But now it still happens from time to time where it randomly does it.
By the way, are those jump gate rings like pointing in direction that has basically, if you want to
Meaning?
go to the harvester map, yeah, like if you go to
Yeah,
harvester
the
map,
current
aim to the
ones.
pattern.
Right, I know what you mean. The current ones, other than the one going from the Saturn map to the Harvester map, the other ones are just I
Yeah,
put them
placeholder.
wherever, right? But the
Yeah.
one from Saturn and Harvester box said, well, it should be around here. But for these maps are temporary maps. For the real maps,
Placeholders.
the location, we know where everything is in the greater scope, and then we'll line up the idea is we'll line up the gates so that it's in the correct place, and maybe there could be a moon or in the skybox,
Yeah,
and then you're traveling to the moon. The jump gate you would see the moon in the skybox, in the correct place, getting bigger and bigger as you got closer
yeah, that would be great.
to increase
So
the
exactly,
immersion.
you get the immersion that you're basically moving through space.
Exactly.
Not just
Exactly.
spawning in another area.
Yeah, that's the idea. Hey Zopto.
Hey,
Okay, trial version went away. I had to rebuild because Unity decided to revoke my license mid-build
oh man.
because I used my VPN. Does that silently without warning. Okay, this build is here.
And how will the traveling without this jump gate look like? Also, this
So
you can or you can get around with the normal speed. But I don't really last forever.
what was that question? The second half?
Can you travel around with the normal speed, or you need to jump to get to another location?
Oh yeah. So to if you don't
Yeah.
if you don't use the jump gates and you want to get to a different location, then you would have to either get land on a carrier and then ask that carrier to take you there, and then the carrier will do a burn. And basically, it's similar. The main difference is if you're using a ship that can do long distance travel without a jump gate, the main difference will be that you have your choice, or it has a choice of where it arrives within the general area. So you won't be so predictable. You know, if you're coming in through a jump gate, then you know where they're going to come in. They're going to come in exactly where that jump gate's at. If they're coming in the carrier, when you tell the carrier, "Hey, I want to go over here," depending on where you are. I haven't implemented this, but imagine you have a jump gate that's pointing towards Saturn, right? Imagine in a in a huge diameter around that jump gate, it's in the same general direction, but it's not exactly that jump gate. Anywhere within that general vicinity, as long as you're pointing in the correct direction, but you're not exactly where that jump gate is, you could tell the carrier, "Hey, I want to go there," and it would start burning and gaining speed. And then once, it's basically an invisible jump gate if you really think about it. But once it reaches the maximum speed threshold, it switches to the other location and it comes in there. But that means you can leave. You have a huge amount of space among which where you can jump in and out, so they don't know where you're coming from.
I see.
Behind the scenes, from the point of view of the programming, it's the same, right? The only difference is in one case, it's a fixed area. In the other case, you get to pick. But I'll have to define like what is the maximum extents. So it'll be some huge amount of space that you have to pick from. So it'd be impossible people to know exactly where you're going to come in. And then when you come in, you'll come in at a distance, and the carrier will have to flip around and slow down because there's no gate to slow it down, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to cost fuel, so that means that carrier has to have enough fuel for the trip, enough fuel to slow down. If you only have enough fuel to go there and not come back, then you can get stuck. And then the idea is there might even be some sort of equipment or some sort of add-on, so that even a small ship, it'll probably be much rarer, could do the same thing. But those are the 3 different ways that I'm planning on letting you travel between locations: the jump gates, and then ships powering themselves, whether it's a carrier or a small ship. The carriers obviously all of them could do it as long as they had enough fuel. But the small ships, there'd be some sort of requirement. So now not every ship would be capable of doing that.
See.
The details, of course, to be determined.
And what about what about the animation when jumping? There'd be like a wormhole or effect, or
No, because the idea is they're not doing an actual jump. I mean, it's called the jump gate, but it's what the jump gates does is really just accelerating you to really high speeds and then decelerating you at the other end. So when your ship is doing that, what's happening is it has a really powerful engine with some very powerful fuel of some sort, not necessarily the same fuel you use normally, and it's just burning really hard. Instead of a power burn, you can think of it like a full burn. And it's able to accelerate to ridiculous speeds and able to decelerate from ridiculous speeds, and it's just flying over there in real space. It's not going through any sort of wormhole or anything like that. So graphically, what it would look like is just a huge flame, smoke, whatever coming out the back, and you'll see the speed go up. What I might do is right now, when you go from location to location, it just visually cuts, but maybe there'll be more of a like in Star Wars movies, when they cut from one location to another, there's a black screen, some sort of thing let you know that it happened.
So you won't
but the idea is they're not going through a warp tunnel. Yeah, they're not going through a warp tunnel. The only things you'll see approaching is once you're there, just like right now, you spawn far away and then you'll come in. That's my current plan, anyways. And I could technically maybe in the future I can make it even fancier and make the loading screen show a planet from further away. But currently that's my plan.
Yeah.
It's an indie game, so I have to make smart trade-offs.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the other channel, guys, so I can get this build in your hands. And now I'm gonna be rebooting the server, so if you get disconnected, that's why. Okay.
All right. So we need to reset.
Yeah, you just need to check for updates in itch, and you should see it there.
I do not see it yet.
Yeah, it might take a few moments.
Okay.
I see it. It's updating.
Go to test universe.
The two are preparing to jump from Black Corridor. You're going to Saturn, eh?
Yep.
Oh, this
Also
is the
see
one.
you.
I can wait for you. Try to intercept you when you come in.
Ah, so it also attaches the camera. That's interesting.
Yeah, I did some scope integration with it. There's still more. I'm gonna change the way that indicates the location. There you are, just as it predicted.
Flying in 750,
Oh, I
and
missed.
then
Had the pip on you for a moment. Yeah.
have
Like,
3
and it said
375.
halfway preparing to jump, but up. I didn't see your message when you arrived. Did you turn off your broadcast signal after the jump? Halfway
No.
arrived. There it is. I tried, just didn't see it. Halfway arrived from Black Corridor.
You are all at the Saturn, right?
We're in the Saturn location that says Universe Force. Ah, then there's halfway. Zooming by real fast. But yeah, when you target a location, the scope will automatically target it and look at it. And then I'm gonna change the little. Oh, there's another one in or doo. Oh, there's an AI. No, that's the two guy. You see the little marker that you get on the scope, on the visual scope. It follows the same logic as your radar, but I'm gonna change it instead. Is imagine like a little imaginary circle near the center of the screen, and have this point out from that circle in the direction you need to look. So that way, people have two ways of following a marker. They can follow the radar, or they can follow the scope. I think that'll help newbies in particular. Hey, box.
I think it's nice. It looks back, so in case you are getting chased, like
Yeah, I like that too. That gives you well, and also it helps give you a better sense of the speed that you're going through, so you can see how each ring is, getting exponentially faster, and the ring is falling behind, flying past you really quickly in the back. There's a new dust effect that Yvonne did. I didn't have time to finish integrating it, but that will also give you even greater sense of speed too. Belgrade preparing to jump. Belgrade arrived. Looks like it's working. And go ahead and try jumping to well, you guys were all coming from Black Corridor, so you saw the Black Corridor bug should be totally fixed, and the transition should be a lot better. Basically, frame perfect when it happens.
So just flying through one ring to slow down. Oh, it's a timer. The jump protocol.
Yeah, eventually, if you
Disable.
it'll
Okay.
disable after a certain amount of time.
Okay, and then that timing lines up if you can't shoot people at camping directly on the gate. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I think the scope integration is just super nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and the sound I put some new sound effects, but they're also just placeholders. I just grabbed them from my sound library. I'm sure Antonio will want to put something fancier in place. I even added a new audio layer for like a sound for when you're in the jump protocol. but the sound I found for it wasn't that good. So at the very last moment, I disabled it. But I can imagine some sort of like hum or something that your ship is synchronized with the rings, and that'll be an. I mean, you'll have the DMP effect too, but an audio reminder that the jump protocol is running.
So which server are we going to?
Test universe. Go to the test universe for now.
Yes, servers. Okay.
Fuel is low.
Ooh, it got real laggy all of a sudden.
Yeah, it could be the server was struggling with the number of people.
Yeah, probably it's kind of teleporting all over the place.
What are we doing once we're in the test universe?
Go to the Saturn location. Travel to the Saturn location.
Oh wait, how do I do that?
What location are you at? Bring up
I'm-
the
Earth, I guess.
yeah. Bring up the ship menu, and then right above where it says refit, go to navigation. Go to navigation menu, and then select the jump gate to Saturn, and fly towards it. And then you need to be between 300 and 600 meters to activate it again to start the protocol, and then you can go through the rings.
I see spawn point, deep space.
So you need to travel first to deep space, and then from deep space travel to Saturn.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the server's lagging out.
Yeah, it sure is.
How many people are on there?
Damn. Do you think it's because of all the bots? Or
It's because this is a low end server and it's not. It's probably struggling. It's also a shared tenancy, so somebody else could be using some of the resources. I wasn't doing it last week. Nothing about this week that should be any slower than last week. Yeah, it seems like it's back to normal. I'm purposely, I almost upgraded the server 2 weeks ago, but I decided not to do it since I was able to get the performance back up. My approach is always don't upgrade until you absolutely have to, because even though it can be annoying sometimes for you guys when the performance gets bad, it's a great opportunity for me to optimize further. So
yeah.
I'm gonna squeeze as much juice as I can from the current server for as long as I can, and then when it's not practical, then I'll upgrade it. But don't worry about it. We have plenty of room to grow.
And what do I do when I'm at the jump gate?
When you're at the jump gate, you need to be flying towards it between 3. If you look at the buzz, if you look at the menu, right above in the menu where it has the description, it actually tells you what you need to do.
Oh,
But
300 meters to 600 meters per second.
Yeah. Once you reach that anywhere in that threshold, then activate it, and you can go through.
Yeah,
That's
I can't even
crazy.
shoot you. I just see your ship flipping around.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, we might have to.
You're like spazzing out over there.
I just got kicked in an error.
Oh.
I got
Yeah,
error.
let me connect to the server and see what's going on. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was weird.
Let's see.
Yeah, I just got booted to the menu.
If you rejoin, it might freak out and you'll see some weird stuff.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, let's see.
I didn't get disconnected. Oh, now I got disconnected. Yeah, it's the server just
Okay.
not being able to keep up with so many of us for whatever reason. If I look at the memory usage and the CPU usage, has a little bit left. Oh, it's going up there. 98. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the regular wargame server for now. But let me go over the changes real quick since you guys are all here now, and let me ping the Vanguard as well. Yeah. Okay, there, I pinged everybody. So the big change in this update is version 2 of the jump gate protocol. And the jump gates, there's still a little bit more work to be done. I had a bunch of work in progress that just wasn't ready. In particular, I started working on the new medication effects, but they needed a little bit more time. And then Ivan also created a new dust effect. So after I'm done with the medication effect, I'm going to try integrating his dust effect and having it be used when you go through the rings. But other than that, the actual protocol itself should be good to go. I don't have any immediate changes planned to it, although, you guys feel free to leave me any feedback. If I do make any changes to the actual protocol next week, it'll probably be minor stuff because I want to record the video and move on to a different area of the game for now. But the big change in terms of the protocol is that now when you go through the gates, they're exponential instead of linear. Before, each gate would add 1,000 meters per second. Now the first one does 1,000, the second one adds 2,000, and the last one adds 4,000 meters per second. So the last gate is now adding more than all three gates previously did. So your final velocity ends up being 7,500 meters per second. So I got that. That's the fastest anybody has ever traveled in Hunternet. The weapons are disabled, which help make it a little bit easier for me to support that. And then on the way in, the rings cut your speed in half. So the first ring cuts you to, half of 7,500 and so forth. If you go through a ring on the way back in and your speed is 600 meters or less, then the ring doesn't do anything. So that keeps you from... I didn't want the last ring to bring you to a complete stop, but if you took all three rings, you end up at 350 meters per second, which is a reasonable speed, right? Not too fast, not too slow when you come out. Of course, you could skip the rings. You can skip all three of them if you want. And if you want to chain multiple locations, you can still do that. The main difference is now, in order to get into the next ring, in order to initiate the protocol again, you need to be between 300 and 600. So you'll have to slow down. So that means now there's a cost. And there's an opportunity before you get into the next ring for somebody to mess with you. Then you'll probably notice that the scope got updated to integrate with the rings. There's a new section, the manual, where I'm going to go in through I'm going to explain all the details of the mechanics there. There's one other thing I'm going to change about the scope. I'm going to change the way the UI tells you where to look to make it a little bit more intuitive for new players. What else changed? There's also now a notification system. So if you go through the jump gates with your broadcast signal on, then you will broadcast to the destination that, so-and-so is jumping in from X location. So that gives people a heads up, and they can use that information to avoid using the jump gate until you come through. If they want to be extra safe, they don't have to. If you abort your jump, then they will, and your broadcast signal is still on when you abort, then they'll receive a message saying so-and-so aborted his trip from this location. So you get a heads up about that too. And if your broadcast signal is on when you arrive, then you will also they will get a message saying, so-and-so has arrived. Now it's up to you to use the broadcast signal or not. Obviously, if you're trying to be sneaky, you don't want to have that broadcast signal on. I'm also going to include a note in the flight manual that, just like in the real world, to avoid crashes, we all drive on the right side of the road within a particular country, right? So if you want a protocol that a starfighter pilot can follow if they want to is, of course, use the broadcast signal to give people a heads up. But even if you don't give people a heads up, if you always fly on the way out near the edges of the ring, and on the way in near the inside of the ring, then even if you both happen to be going through the rings at the same time, the rings are about 1 kilometer in diameter. There's plenty of space. If on the way out you stayed on the outer edges and the in, it works just like the right hand rule, right? So just make sure that when you come in, you point your nose towards the center, and that'll minimize your chances of hitting somebody if you want to avoid that. Let's see. So yeah, that was those are the main changes. Next week, my focus is going to be on getting the update video out and finishing up the VFX stuff I didn't get in this week. I did include your new. You tweaked the materials box and Ivan tweaked the ring effect to get rid of the little sparklies that it had where it intersected the ring. So all that
Yeah.
should be in.
Yeah, it looks good.
Looks good. Good. Perfect. And I re-implemented the whole visual jump part of it that was buggy last week, so all that should be fixed. And I also added the shake when you pass through the rings, and the shake varies depending on how much the ring accelerated or decelerated you.
Yeah, it's an improvement for sure.
And
I think I just crashed the desktop.
were you doing something in particular when you crashed?
I'm not sure. I might have exited VR mode or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
You can send me if you send me the log files. We'll take a look at them in case there's something there. Hey, Floofy, how you been?
I also just crashed to the menu.
Were you doing something in particular, or were you just disconnected from the server? It could be that
Just
the server's.
disconnected.
Yeah, that's probably just that the server's running slow.
The test universe seems to just do that.
It's just lagging. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just lagging out. Yeah, but it's still running.
Okay, this jump gate thing is cool.
Right? We have another new player here. Oh, did they leave? Guess they joined and left. They were in the Discord voice chat a second ago. Okay. Switch over here. And I'm gonna switch to free for all.
Okay,
So
that is interesting.
Cyber
Yeah.
Barry.
Yeah.
Cyber meet us in the New York War Game server.
New York.
Yes. We're gonna test out your fighting skills. No pressure. We just joined. That was Lord Doodoo. Hey, Lord Doodoo.
What's up?
We're ready.
New York.
Yep. There you go. I found you. Just stay where you're at.
Oh,
Let me
I need to
turn on
switch.
stop to refit.
Okay.
Why is my speed decreasing? Is that a nebula thing?
If you're in the
Uh,
nebula,
because
yeah,
you have-
yeah, you're in the test universe nebula. The nebula slows you down.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna refit my ship.
That's either if you're in test, if you're in. So deep space is set to be an alien nebula, and Harvester just has an atmosphere.
Yeah.
However, if you're slowing down for no reason at all, then you probably have your flight assist on.
No, I'm in nebula. That's what it was. My
Yeah.
sister definitely. On.
Okay, so Cyber. So
Alright.
meet me up. Follow me up here, okay?
Alright.
Up here above the rings. So I remember correctly, you were an Elite Dangerous player.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna do a flyby,
Alright.
and once you pass my wing line, just try to kill me. I'm gonna bring you into a different channel real quick, and then once we're done, we'll do like 1 or 2 quick rounds, and then we'll rejoin everybody else. But this is a chance for me to see how you're doing, maybe give you some tips, and welcome you personally.
When I just got booted from Test Universe, that supposed to happen. Am I supposed to navigate somewhere from the nebula?
To do what?
Uh,
To
From
join
the
us?
nebula. How do I get to Saturn? It says 36 kilometers, but you
yeah,
guys.
that's to the jump gate thing.
Did you select it on your navigation menu?
I did, yeah.
Okay, it should show you on the radar where to go then.
That's the white indicator on the radar.
Yeah, the one that looks like a Monopoly house.
Hello. Sorry, my
Okay, yeah. See that.
power.
Yeah, we were actually discussing internally putting like the square back on. There used to be a square on the hood that would show you wherever your like waypoint was set, but it didn't make too much sense at the time because it was like a constant waypoint. But now that you can change it by selecting a location, it might make more sense to bring that back and make it just easier to see where you need to be going.
Oh, the jump gate was dark.
Yeah, that'd be good. I remember that.
Yeah,
Just
it's going to get more intuitive for sure. Right now, it's a little bit bare bones.
Okay, yeah, they're starting to fight.
Ooh.
Hey, I just joined. Where's everybody in the test universe?
We're on the New York
York.
server in War Games.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, okay. Been
problem.
test universe the whole time.
New York.
Is there a way to get to the server list in VR mode?
Yubby?
Is there a way to get back to the server list in VR mode, or do I have to exit
You hungry? Oh, okay. I have to go already. Oh.
I'll leave server. There it is.
Oh, okay, there's bots now. Nelly.
Ooh.
Ooh, good fight, Maxi.
I have not heard of fonts before.
Okay. Cyber did pretty good.
Oh, close one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch us to Harvester Station.
Okay.
Oops, wrong
Oh.
station.
It's
Oh.
not hard.
Whoa, whoa. That
Oh,
was
he just rammed
That was-
into me. There's a lot of people on. That's a lot of people on radar. And I'll switch it back to match on.
Whoa.
Prepare on kills on. Stop refit is on. So I figure we'll do. Let's do a little bit of training. We haven't done that in a while. Basically, we used to do this quite a bit. Imagine all of us being in a duel. So don't attack. Don't third party anybody. Fly around looking for somebody who's not engaged, and then you can use voice chat or in-game chat and say, "Hey," or just just gesture at them with your ship, and practice dueling each other for a little bit. Everybody's cool with that. We haven't done it in a while. I think with so many new people, I want to duel some more.
Sounds like a plan.
Hey, Floofy.
Hello, hello. It's been a minute.
Yeah, how you been?
Been doing all right. Been busy, but finally have time again.
Great. Do you know who is Font? Is
Hmm?
Font in voice chat? There's somebody named Font in game.
Oh, dang it.
I don't see them in voice chat right now unless they have a different name.
I mean, in game. Sorry, in game. He's not in voice chat.
Yeah.
He's a new
nice.
player.
I'm trying to improve my evasion.
Did they join us? Super Note Tramp. Are you in the game? This must be somebody else.
Lord Dudu,
Font?
are you in a fight? I think Lord Dude is AFK.
Font is a new guy. I don't think they know what they're doing, so try not to bushwhack him unless he attacks them.
Sounds good to me. Lord Dude, you there?
Oh shit. Ah.
Oh, I'm fighting Font, whoever it is.
I'm just gonna watch this fight go down.
Ooh.
Hey, they know how to power burn. And they've hit me more than once, so whoever it is isn't too bad.
Should we be keeping our broadcast signals on?
What was
Got
that,
me.
Buzz?
Should we be keeping our broadcast signals on for the duel?
Yeah, so people know
Yeah.
who it is. Let's see.
Just funny halfwit. Just going to attack me. It's so. That's because I guess it's halfwit again.
You know what would be really good for dueling like this? In-game voice chat. Have
Now
a
what
mode
we
where
could-
only you and your partner can hear each other,
That could be interesting.
That would be cool.
right? Because I think, you know, with so many of us here, it's harder to like give each other tips because they just become overbearing really quickly.
Oh, goodbye.
I can't give.
Oh my
can't
god,
give
this
any
person is
people
killing me!
names better.
Oh, we're off to a good start.
Last episode almost dead.
It was still at even health. So
Well, it's not Star Step.
Yeah, no.
Oh, they got me!
Dang.
Dang.
Heavy cannon too.
GG. I let my guard down.
Dang.
I think they must be a Star
Oh,
Citizen player because they immediately started following the dueling protocol.
Or
You know?
dangerous. Wait, no.
We've only laid dangerous to the little shoot and the flyby thing?
I forget.
Alright, I want to duel. Box sludge. Gonna go.
who's this?
It's a Buzz, app helper.
Buzz.
Is there
Do you have
anyone
your
not in a
signal
fight
on?
yet?
Yeah, I'm not engaged yet.
Got it. You want to do a duel?
Sure. Who's talking?
Floofy.
Luffy, alright.
I'm right above or right by the harvester. I'm
Is
looking
your
for him.
is your
Central
broadcast
Island.
signal on? I can find it easily.
Yes.
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, fluo with a PH. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Let's see, where are you? I don't see you.
Oops. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I meant to hit target, not the rockets. There you
Where are you?
go. I'm on your 6.
Got it.
There you go.
I see. Oh, are you app helper?
Yeah.
Got it. All right, we'll do our flyby.
All right. Is this the protocol? All right. Cool.
Yep, and now duel started.
There we go. I got him the D-lock.
Looking for Jewel via G-Lock.
I love doing that.
Honestly, yeah.
Hey!
For one PvP.
Oh, he's already there? Where is he at? It's Nova! No wonder you knew what you were doing. Good job, Nova. Not bad at all. I really had to work for that
That's
win.
Bellatrix. Let me not just go and randomly destroy Bellatrix instantly.
Okay, who's next? Anybody want to fight me? Just fly by and say hello. Oh, I see. I hear somebody shooting. Cutie, huh? Okay, let's do it. Let's dance. You missed that railgun shot.
Nice.
Oh,
Ooh, good
got
I think
fight.
you've got a really good
Oh,
chance
yeah, that's
of
a good
beating
fight.
Alpha Zeus in your leaderboard duel.
Wanna go again?
Yeah, I'm down. All right, I see ya.
We want to rearm.
No, it automatically
Very good
rearms on
question.
kill. So we'll just do a pass.
Oh shoot!
And now we're good.
Oh, your triple weapons. I wasn't expecting that.
Running 3 weapons was fun.
Yeah.
No, it's only 2. I just haven't have a rail. I heard that. Where are you? Oh, dear. You only hit me 3 times.
Oh, okay. I demand a rematch, Cutie. Let
Yeah,
me
you were
switch to.
running a suboptimal build.
Yeah, I was using my newbie build. Here we go. Let's...
Good hit.
Okay, I'm ready. Just gotta find you.
Nice.
Roger box. I'll leave you alone. There you are, TV. But then I can't see.
Oh shit.
Oh. Ooh.
Ooh,
Okay,
this is a
that-
good rocket hit.
Right, in front of me. Okay.
More SRMs, I see.
Oh. Oh, nice
Ooh,
hit.
good fight.
Unguided high explosive rockets.
Good fight.
Alright, I'm gonna try some new weapons.
The dumbfire rockets are really fun.
I'm just.
I don't like the. Yeah. Stopped.
You wanting to go again?
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Where are you? Are you talking to me,
I'm-
Floofy?
Yeah, I'm coming to you.
Step there's Floofy. All right, I got you.
Cool. Let's pass.
Yeah.
Okay, what?
Oh, dang it, good fight.
Okay, shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that.
There's 2 LRM hits.
Ooh.
Good fight.
Yeah.
You kind of went in a straight line, so it was easy to track with the
Yeah,
LRMs.
I was not used to that weapon. Let's go back.
What weapons were you running?
I was running unguided rockets and swarm missiles and plasma cannon, but I haven't practiced those.
That's fair.
Heavy cannon.
Yeah, I use the unguided rockets a lot. They're good. They're just a bit difficult to hit if you're not used to it.
All right. Let's do this again.
All right, I got you target locked. All right, I'm going towards you.
All right. There you were.
Yep.
Oh, I just lost you. Oh, there we
All right, I'm next to you.
Dang it, good fight.
go. Yeah, I see it.
Cool. All right, let's pass.
All right, cool.
Got you. You killed yourself with the rockets, cutie. Splash damage for the
I
win.
only realized what you were doing at the end when you were.
I was like, I'm
Like,
low on fuel. You're keeping your distance. I'm gonna go repair.
Yeah, no, wait, you're keeping
Oh
it.
wait, I have no rockets.
I need to
Oh,
engage.
yeah, go
I gotta reload.
to
I was
yeah,
half blind at the end. I don't know. I got some like
go reload.
I got something in my eye. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay.
AFK for a second.
Here, I'm gonna reload too, so we can both just do a quick refit.
Like, because, I slammed into the floor, my brain just went, wait, where am I now? Okay, where am I? Figuring it out. And you repair.
Was Star Step. I've switched to a loadout that might help you prepare for Alpha Zeus a little more.
Oh, I think Starstep's AFK.
Okay, I've rearmed.
You want? I'll go to the other end. You can exit where you just came in. I'll go to the other end of the tube. Do that.
Sounds good. Are you gonna exit from the center?
Yeah, yes, sure. Wait, yeah, yes, sure.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, I see ya. All right, let's do our pass.
Wait, let's
What's
see.
he seeing?
Okay, yeah, I got you.
All right, let's pass. There you go. Ooh, LRM now. Oh, there's one. Ooh. You're doing a good job using the LRMs to apply pressure. That's good use of them. Force out movement.
This is fun.
Ooh, Vulcans.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, I'm back. Hey, good ink. You want to? Did you want a duel?
Good fight.
Good ink,
That
you
was
there?
close.
Flying half-wit right now, I think.
Okay, fine. After that fight.
Ooh,
Good fight.
nice. Yeah, that's fun.
I'm gonna try a different loadout. Let's see.
How new are you to the game?
I've done a couple of these play tests, but I haven't actually done any PvP combat.
Got it. I hadn't seen you much yet, so didn't know. Alright, I'm flying near you at the moment.
All right, I'll
Oh.
target you.
Oh, who is
Yep.
this? Box wants to fight me. Okay.
I got my signal on.
Yeah. Wait, hold on a second. Let me think. Yeah,
There
I
you
guess
are.
it's a good loadout. I'll try it.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Wait,
Alright.
do I have rockets now or no? Do I have to reload even though I got respawned?
You'll have rockets.
Oh, okay.
It's just when you first switch to them, you'll have none and you have to go reload.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. That's how all the explosive ordnance is. Alright, let's do our pass.
Are you going after half? Oh, whoops. Oh, I targeted somebody else. There you go.
Alright, you see me?
Not yet.
I'll fly up
Oh,
to you so you can.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
Cool. Let's pass.
Sit. No.
You're really evasive, Fernando.
Yeah, he is.
No.
I noticed it every time
I'm watching you guys.
Good fight.
Good fight. Rematch. At the man of rematch.
Oh,
Ah,
it's all
Oh,
How to win.
Cutie wins the
Ooh,
match.
both those hit.
let's do it.
Okay, let me try
Oh man,
Whoa.
those pistols.
my regular loadout.
Yeah,
Okay,
you,
Bob.
Need a faster gun.
when you get far like that, they become harder to
Yeah, I'm
dodge.
not
So
gonna
you
go with
can't
the
give you
heavy
the advantage to get more time to track them.
But I'm not gonna get better with it if I don't use it sometimes. Let me use the
That's
Vulcan,
true.
which is what I'm best with.
For as a tip for dodging LRMs, getting close to me and making tight and quicker movements make it a lot harder for them to track you. You know,
Yeah.
if you're like just power burning away from them, they're gonna track really well and just be able to get you.
All right.
All right, I see you whenever
Going?
you're ready.
We could go. I don't have you yet.
All right, I'll fly up to you.
Yeah. Okay, I forgot how unmaneuverable the bomber is. So,
There you are.
I can run the thing toward interference.
All right, let's pass.
It's a close fight.
Wait a second. I don't have you yet.
Oh, got it. I'm behind you.
Oh, okay. There you go. Okay. Got it.
Cool. All right, let's pass.
Is this Fernando versus bot? Amazing.
Oh, look, I think I hit there.
Oops.
Oh, Very close.
Nice.
Yeah,
No,
that's not
That
bad.
damp
Oh,
you
you
were
got
using
me.
was giving me a hard time.
Yeah, well, I'm using boost and
I gotta
dampener.
say that second LRM
Yeah.
shot actually almost got me. That was close.
That's as maneuverable as you get without going to the B variant.
I did not
It's
mean
a
to
good
fire that this
combination
way.
for sure.
Also, one thing to note with LRMs, I'm sure you know, but they track better when you keep
But
your
even with it,
crosshair on them.
you still got behind me at one point, or at least I lost track of you. So it's like,
Alright, what do you go again, Floofy?
okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna fight perfectly with good ink this time. Good ink.
Pass.
I need a breather. Let's do this. Let's see what you got.
There we go.
That's
Vulcan SRM LRM.
Oh, Jesus.
Woo!
Ooh. Got some SRMs hit.
Ooh.
You're getting some good damage, some good hits.
Oh.
I was hoping I'd be able to get another LRM hit. I wanted it. Ah, no, shift tab.
Oh.
No, I missed.
Oh.
There you go.
Nice.
Good fight. You actually got
Yeah.
me down pretty good. You had me down half that time.
Here's my chance. Yes.
I lost you there.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
So,
there the
oh,
last
he's
time, but
not too bad. Not too bad. That's your biggest weakness right now. Is lose. Are you losing me because you're losing sight of me, or are you losing me because you're of G forces? What are you losing me? I'm using them as super maneuverable.
you got
builds,
behind
so.
me. I've gotten better at keeping track of opponents, but like, yeah, that's my thing. If they get behind me and I don't predict correctly where they're going to be, then I kind of start flailing around a little bit. I did it almost immediately our first match, but this time I think I cracked you a little bit better.
Yeah.
But then yeah, you got behind me.
Let's
Buzz,
do
you
a
want to keep
rematch.
dueling, or do you want
I'm
to
gonna
duel
give you-
someone else?
I'm gonna move you to a different voice channel real quick, so I can give you some quick pointers. Huh?
I don't. I'll keep going. Unless
Alright.
you wanna do someone else.
I'm fine with whatever.
Please. All right. Do it.
There you go. That's our pass. If you're locked on, I don't know if you were.
Yeah, I just got you. Or yes.
Yeah. And fight is on.
I am become Panopticon.
Ooh, LRMs.
I think I lost.
Oh, that was a good fight.
It's fine.
See you halfway.
There we go. No hits.
tunnel fights are very
Ooh. Good job.
fun.
So the one tip I'm kind of noticing that's going on is you're having a hard time with evasive maneuvers, and you end up doing a lot of wider straight lines, which makes it just really easy to get hits.
Yeah.
So one thing I'd recommend is just kind of practicing a bit. Are you using the light fighter?
Yeah.
I'd
You're not
recommend with
retarded.
that for a while. Just something that I did when I was trying to figure out how to dodge missiles and just avoid hits, is mess around using boost for a while and get used to the higher speed and try and get used to doing tighter corners. So I actually used this map when I was doing that. Is I weave in and out a lot of the harvester and make sure I'm trying to stay close while also avoiding colliding. That's the way I personally practiced with getting used to the finer movements.
Okay.
Because your aim isn't bad. You're actually landing a fair bit of shots. It's just a case of that you're not doing as much to actually avoid getting hit.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where you're getting crushed a little bit.
Just try to land as many as possible. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's keep going.
So, all right. All right, I see you. You see me?
Yep. Okay.
All right, let's do our pass. Oh, it's a missile launch.
Oh. Well, I went into G-Lock.
Yeah, that's something that can definitely happen if you're not careful.
Oh, good shot.
I got above you.
Yeah, I see that. All right.
G-Lock is actually pretty scary in this game because if you get locked, it's really easy to get just stuck.
Yeah, I'm having trouble avoiding it in combat boost mode.
Got it. You can also throw on the inertia dampener for a while because that'll free up a little bit more and you're a little less likely to black out when doing faster moves.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll just use 2 weapons.
So, no, when I was first starting to play the game, I would just run boost, inertia dampener with a Gatling gun, and that was it. And that's how I would learn it. Although I wouldn't recommend a Gatling, I'd probably do Vulcans. They're just more consistent. Let me see where you are. I see it. You see me?
Right, hold on. Yeah, I'm doing my loadout.
Okay. Also note you do need to get more LRM ammo.
Alright.
So you'll want to go down and restock.
Alright, I'm right here.
Yep. I see you. We can just exit where you enter, and then we'll do our pass.
Right.
But go restock your missiles first. Unless you actually have missile ammo, which is on my end it says you don't.
Ah, crap. There we go. Yeah.
There you go. You're getting ammo. Cool, and then I'm behind you at the moment. Now, you see me?
Not yet.
I'll fly over to you.
There you go. I see it.
There you go. Cool. You ready to pass?
Yep.
All right. Fights on.
Oh, it's raining.
G-Lock.
Nope.
Oh,
I did my inertial dampener.
I thought you G-locked because you just started spinning. Those are just good turns then.
I don't have any missiles left.
You may not have restocked all the way.
Oh, okay. You know what?
But
Whatever.
also, I don't know how many missiles the light fighter has.
LRM's 4.
The LRMs.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
4. If you're on
4?
light fighter.
Okay. Yeah, so the light fighter has 4 LRMs.
I
Bombers
don't
have
think I
8.
fired 4, but
Yeah, maybe you just didn't restock all the way.
that's alright. Whatever. Let's just go.
S
Yeah. I personally run the bomber, so I have more.
I might do the heavy fighter.
Heavy fighter is super fun, especially the railgun. Railgun is a little difficult to hit, but if you hit it, it's a monster.
Oh, there's someone next to me. Small person.
Ooh, those are good hits.
Oh yeah, I barely made a dent in you though. You're pretty heavily armored.
Yeah, I'm running full as well, so I have a lot of armor in this bomber.
Oh man, yeah, my gun's not gonna outlast you.
I personally would recommend the Vulcan. It does a lot more consistent damage.
I'm gonna switch to heavy fighter.
Got it. Not sure if you know, but you can hit T in the heavy fighter and it'll consume a lot of energy to fire a railgun.
Yeah, I've got railgun
Charge up.
bound on a button. Or I guess a lever. I got like a lever to pull to charge my railgun.
Yeah. Yep.
Takes
I'm
a
gonna
bunch
take a
of
quick
energy if
moment
you don't
and
have enough
refill my
energy.
water, so I'll be right back.
Alright, cool. I gotta reload.
Oh, no one through there. No one through there. No one through there. One through there. I am become Panopticon of Ram. If you appear inside a station, I will ram.
Okay, I'm back.
If you shoot me, I kill you.
Alright, where are you at the moment, Buzz?
I'm rearming.
You're rearming, Cat.
What the hell? What just hit me? Did you hit me with a missile or repairing? Okay, I'm repairing now.
I haven't hit you, no.
Something hit me.
Panopticon of Ram. If you
It's
appear
probably
in a
Lightning
phase, I ram.
QD spamming a missile at you
Oh
while you're dueling.
shit! Lady Cutie, what is that?
That's a player.
Physically ramming into you.
It was
He's
Lady
hiding.
Cutie.
Should be easier to find him now that the bots are off.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'm not dueling him.
Or she could just come and duel like
Alright.
an honorable person.
I see ya. I see ya. You see me?
She's
Yeah.
pretty decent. I
Cool,
don't see
let's
the
pass.
need to have missiles and run away like a coward. But anyway, gonna fight Maxi.
Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Being shot from somewhere.
Nothing. I couldn't see
Right.
anything.
Here, I'll
It's fine.
switch my
You,
loadout
you didn't
after
get
this
missile lock
duel.
that time, did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay, that's good.
Ooh. Yeah, I think
Oh
you hit
wow,
that.
I did. That's real got hit, but it barely. Again, it
Yeah.
took a 10 out of you.
It's because I'm running hull. I'll remove that from my kit.
You move it. You remove.
Here, I'll
What?
switch to a legacy bomb.
Here. After this fight, I'll switch up my loadout a bit.
What are you running?
Hull, so I have
A hull,
more
oh,
health,
okay.
more armor. Here,
You know
I'm
what?
gonna
I wanna
switch
do,
up.
let's do like for like. I want to try the bomber. A similar
All right.
loadout.
I'm gonna swap off the hull for now, though. I'm gonna switch it over to. What do I want to switch to?
Hello, you got wet. Yeah.
Alright, you know what? We're gonna
you're
run
very
stealth. That's what we'll
wet.
do.
Millie's
I should
wet.
probably switch back to the bomber, though. But sniper. I figure out what my button is. I found my button. Okay. Alright, I see ya. You see me?
Yeah. Oh, do I have to reload?
Oh, yeah, I need a rearm.
Now that is a build. Rocket, LRM, stealth.
Yep. It's my stealth bomber build. It's very fun.
Okay.
Alright, I'm rearmed.
I'm rearming.
Cool.
Okay.
Posture check. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Let me. Let me see where you are. I do not see you because I am blind. There you are. I see it. You see me?
Not yet. Look at the context.
I'm flying towards you.
Lord Doo. You say you're running stealth. Oh, no. Oh, there you are. Oh, yeah.
Cool. That's pass.
Okay.
Everyone's ready. You were facing the wrong way, so I'm gonna turn around. We'll do that pass again.
Okay. Okay, wait.
So I'm not.
Didn't actually see
Alright.
it.
Okay, now you see me? Pass.
Wait, no, I did not see it. Hold on.
Alright.
Oh, there you
I'll
are. Okay,
stand.
I got it. I got you.
Alright, now let's pass.
Wait, I thought I had a. Oh shit!
You have to do a little bit more to try and track me because I am using stealth to break your lock every once in a while.
Oh. I see.
Which part?
Are you running heavy cannon?
Yeah.
Heavy cannon's tons of fun.
Now.
Ooh.
Hello, you. You want to fight me?
It's always done that, really.
Let me switch my loadout. Okay, Lord Dude, I'm ready. Dang it.
No! Is that a spider?
Oh, I had that on recording too. Yay.
Ooh.
Well, I'm actually running short on disk space, so I want to only record when like interesting things are happening. Let's
That's
see.
smart.
Uzi.
Ooh.
What
I
got
go
you low?
spectator now.
You failed.
Oh,
Oh.
thought the LRM would kill.
Ooh.
It's kind of cool to spectate.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. Oh,
Nice.
You're not dead.
I didn't think that was gonna hit you.
Whoa.
I was gonna go in for a
Last
ram.
week I had a blind fire LRM that hit at like 200 meters.
Why are you shooting?
That's
I'm
awesome.
just shooting my camera now. I want to record this duel.
Who are you fighting at the moment, Fernando?
Lord Doo-Doo.
Or doo-doo.
He's in deep doo-doo right now. Because you think he's like one shot.
I'm gonna come spectate this.
That's a stage a big ass comeback. Oh no, I guess he's not one shot.
You do one more time, Fluffy?
Yep, I'm down.
Alright.
Let me
Ooh,
find
uh-oh.
ya.
Oh.
Oh,
All of a sudden he's finding those hits. I just need to get one pellet on him. I don't even think I need a full flex shot at this point.
See you. Oh, I see you. You see me?
I like the weapons I'm using right now. Well,
Let's see what my loadout is.
Oh, I missed
a
it.
little too close there.
Yeah, I got you.
There you are.
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready, and then we'll pass.
Gotcha. GG.
Hmm.
Hey. Oh,
Yeah,
Belgrade, you
yeah,
fighting
okay.
anybody?
Yeah, okay, I see you.
No,
Yep, all right, let's
just
pass.
watching.
Let's do it, Belgrade.
Oh, I want to get this recorded too.
Oh, I lost sight of him. Oh, there he is.
Cast live.
Why did my...
I am a slippery light fighter.
You are.
Hard to hit with this loadout, huh? Oh!
Easier to ram
Why
into
did it
you.
snap back down when I looked down? Nothing.
Oh. Why am I going up against Gap PLC? Okay.
Good pass.
Oh, come on. Don't black out on me.
Oh, got some top shots on you, 2 in a row.
Okay, I want to see if I can human missile you.
Is it really?
Oh, good hits. I'll shoot.
Ooh, some gat hits.
Pew pew.
Come on, don't black out. Oh,
Pew pew. Pew pew.
Stop it.
What, me? Pew pew.
I really want to ram you.
Yes, you can. Not always a tactical advantage.
Ah!
Got you.
Oh,
Good
there
fight.
we go.
That
Nice.
was close. You almost came back.
Slowly
Man, that's a
improving.
pretty good
Alright.
combination.
Oh, ow.
Shoot something.
There's an LRM hit.
Look, it's stuck though. I can't.
Let's see, is he fighting? Box, you fighting anybody or are you AFK?
No, I'm not fighting anyone.
Fight me then. Let's do
How
it.
did I can't. That's not okay. HUD on.
Ooh.
I turn off the field of view.
Where'd you go?
88. No, didn't make it.
That's where you are. Fuel low.
It says HUD off. Where's that? Where does it say that? Oh, on HUD and target. HUD on.
You
Weird.
running low on fuel there?
Looks like I might be. Maybe I
Okay.
can think.
I'm gonna disconnect, reconnect, see if that kicks it. Let's see.
It's
Oh,
No, it kicked right back on again.
Good fight.
goodbye. Nicely done.
Weird.
Ooh, you got me
I'm
low.
Starting to get a
Uh-oh.
little rusty here.
That's a problem.
Let's see. It's 1 a.m. That's why.
I am definitely not out of fuel. Not at all.
oh!
The
Alright.
sentry turret wins.
Better.
Like,
That was
snap.
fun.
Okay, let me record this so you can see it.
Okay, finish up you guys' last duels, and I'm gonna do an invasion mode match
Oh, I'm down.
after this. Anybody finishing a duel, let me know, and I'll wait
I just
for you.
finished my duel.
Yeah, Box and I are also not duel.
Oh man,
Okay.
my hand.
Fernando, I have this weird behavior where it looks. I got stuck with the view looking straight up in the cockpit, and it can't get it to.
Press
back
the Alt.
down.
Hold down the Alt key on your keyboard.
Alt?
Mouse look.
Okay.
Yeah, left Alt. Thanks,
Oh,
Stevie.
okay. Yeah, I can move. Okay, I was able to snap it back. Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you must have accidentally done the mouse look. Okay, Box got Max. Anybody else dueling? We're gonna switch it to invasion mode then.
Just a second.
So currently dueling.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Cyber and Cutie are fighting. Okay, we'll wait for you guys to finish.
Refit.
Ooh, Cutie's almost a goner.
Let me put back.
Where did you go?
Vulcan.
Yeah, she has stealth.
Plasma.
Oh! They ran into each other. Beautiful explosion.
I did see that explosion too.
So how do I?
Okay,
No,
I'm gonna
no.
see
Ah!
this map because I think it's just a good map for this mode.
That's just.
What am I? Refit.
What is this mode? What are we doing?
We're into invasion, so it's co-op, all of us against the AI.
Oh,
Okay.
switch
And let me
to
see how many we're gonna be go up against. We're gonna be
Better
go up
than-
against. We need to get 101 kills without any of us dying. So that means if your hull is low, if you take more than 30% hull damage, I recommend you retreat back to the carrier and get repairs. But be careful, the AI will follow you in. So you want to keep an eye on your radar and ask for an escort if you need it. Repair on kill course, all that is off, and no casualties is on. That means we need to get 101 clean kills without any of us dying, otherwise we lose. So far we haven't actually managed. We've been very close to beating this mode, but we haven't actually beaten it yet because somebody always ends up dying. I recommend a heavy fighter or above because, especially towards the end in the light fighter, if you're not careful, it's very easy to die to a crash or to a wreckage or so forth. So that the heavy, I think, is probably better. Overall for this, I've done it with the light fighter many times, but with this many people, it's best not to take our chances. Okay. Give you a moment to adjust your builds.
Here, set up your wing so you can just quickly lock onto someone in our team.
Yeah, the game should automatically assign 4 random people, but you can pick whoever you want to have as your wingman.
Yep.
Let's see. I have perfectly good ink. I'm gonna get the new guys assigned here.
Oh.
There, I got Cybers
Forward,
number
I
3.
guess.
There, I got 4 new players as my wingmen, so I can keep an eye on you guys. Okay, 15 seconds. We're gonna start. But we got quite a few people with repair tool too, so keep an eye on the info log on the upper right corner of your HUD to see anybody who's in danger, and any friendlies that are low will blink on the contact display and on the radar. So you can also go out of your way to help them. Be careful not to get too deep into enemy territory. The enemy carrier will kill you. And yeah, just check your radar to make sure you're heading towards a friendly one. If you're above a carrier in the decks within 4 kilometers and the landing lights are off, that means it's not a friendly. Just one last warning before you hit the deck. If you don't see those lights on, then you're flying towards an enemy deck.
Oh.
Sometimes that saved my butt, just knowing that those lights won't turn on if it's an enemy. Okay. AI's here.
Alright, that's first down.
We got the first kill with the LR. Nicely done.
Firing at the second.
Roger.
Anything.
First hit, second hit.
Oh, nice.
I'm out of range yet.
Good shots. Alright, I see another one just leaving the carrier. 2 rockets out. First hit, second hit, slow. Last arrow I'm firing.
I took a ram to the face from a bomber. I'm gonna head home. Going in for repairs.
Yep. Alright,
Yeah, be especially careful when
you're
you're going out head on towards an enemy that you don't crash into them.
Nice there.
In danger.
Oh my god, that scared me.
Thank you for the help there. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go for the rearm real quick.
I'm prepared. Thank you.
I got a target lock on me, heading towards the carrier.
Roger. 2 feet.
Alright.
Don't forget to use your rail guns too.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. I've rearmed. I'm on my way back out.
Wow, they die fast.
Good ink, you have like 3 or
Whoa.
4 guys chasing you.
There we
There's
Bottom
a
one.
Congo line of AI behind you.
Yeah, I'm peeling one of them
I
off.
took one of them out. Okay, you're good. You're
no.
clear, good ink.
Someone's low. Careful.
I'm low.
Who's low?
Oh shit. All right.
Head for home. Head for home.
Get back, get back.
Yeah.
And don't crash into an asteroid.
Wait, is this the one?
Dude has a
Firing.
look at the radar.
LRM's
Okay.
inbound.
Yeah, I see it.
Splash
Oh,
1,
shit.
splash 2. Third miss.
23 kills, guys. Just a 70 something more, huh?
Splash 3. Half health on this bomber.
Whoa. I barely missed that asteroid. Oh, man.
Oh,
Careful, it looks like some of the bots are running SRM, so just be wary of that and don't kind of run into them.
Shooting. Loading.
Why do I can just sometimes go, okay,
Yeah,
let me
that's right.
just do a fly around this person,
Yeah.
and I just correctly guess where my pit is, or where they are to my pit.
Buzz, you managed to repair?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Good.
Be careful, guys.
Yeah,
Don't go
came close.
don't go too far near the enemy carrier. It's easy to get ganged up over there because that's where they spawn. There's more of them there. Let them come a little bit towards you. And some AI is
yeah.
better than others. Like, man, this one's actually pretty good.
What happened?
Oh, sniper!
Oh,
I see.
Rest in peace, man.
flower.
We had
Okay, that
39. We were making good
No.
progress.
That was the warm up. Let's do a quick team fight. Okay. Gonna pass these off. I'm gonna. Switch it back to attrition.
Oh, my body. Or
Mm,
brain. Whatever.
And let's see. I'll do random teams. Let's see. This is not. No, definitely not.
Oh.
I think this is balanced.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
No, we gotta switch. If Maxi switches over to our team, then it'll be balanced.
Ah,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There.
I
3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4.
don't
Let's see. Then we'll probably switch a little bit more. How about ooh,
somebody needs to go and push this on.
how about I got it. How about Cutie and Bella Grade switch teams? I think that'll be more fair. And Bella Grade switch to my team. Okay, we'll do these teams. I'm gonna put you guys in your own channel. Oh, before we switch teams. One idea that I had, I haven't implemented it yet. But one thing I noticed during the last, we did a silent team fight recently, and it gave me an idea. But I figured it's really easy to implement. I've just been so busy with the jump gates, I haven't done it. But what I'm planning on doing is for allied wingmen, if they go out of sensor range, like they get behind an asteroid, they go outside a 10 kilometer range, you will get a weak allied signal from them. So you know how if a regular ship is out of range, you see the little tadpole, and it's because it has a weak signal, it has noise. You get a sort of general idea where they're at. Imagine something like that, but it would still have their allied signal. The nice thing about that is for you and your wingman, if you do get separated, you'll know, okay, I've lost line of sight with my wingman because it's a weak signal. But you'll still have enough information for you to team up again. Think of it like, you see, there's enough of a signal coming through that it's not telling you exactly where they're at, but it gives you enough for you guys to team back up. I think that was the one thing that I was missing from the last team fight. So expect that to come as soon as I have a little bit of time to do it. Okay, that makes sense. And I'm gonna put you guys in your own channel. Box, Cutie, who else? Doo-doo. Buzz. I think that's it, right? Oh, and Floofy.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Okay. No. Okay, just let someone they're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, guys, watch out. They got some pretty strong guys on their team too. They got biggest threats are probably gonna be Box, Cutie, Floofy, Lord Doodoo, and Buzz, as I'm guessing. So just try not to go AWOL on your own. Try to stay close. We'll play it by ear. And turn off all your broadcast signals.
Shoot, how do you do that? Let's see.
B as in boy.
B. Oh. Okay.
Okay, and make sure you got your right loadout. Everybody has their right loadout?
Yeah.
Okay, Cyber has his broadcast signal on. Cyber, B as in boy. I can tell from the player list. Okay. Okay, we'll just go ahead and go. And oh, he's back.
Box is back. Great.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I see there's a signal up ahead. No eyes on them yet. Oh, I see one coming in. Heavy fighter. Right from our left. It's coming in hot. He's got his rail up. And a long range missile.
That's probably Cutie.
That's probably Cutie in box, yeah. Okay, I dodged the alarm. Engaging. Gooding's in danger. Gooding try to use power burn to disengage and head for home. It's better to disengage than give him a kill. They got you with the rail? Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
No worries, man. We got unlimited ships.
Okay.
Nice. Good shot, Cyber. Nando, there are 2 on you.
Roger.
I'm on the bomber.
I see. I'm gonna head for home. Actually,
Roger.
yeah, I got one on my 6. I've seen 2 of them. Oh, they're still on me. It's a light fighter. No. My fuel is low, and I'm dead. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the light fighter, actually. I'm more used to that. Okay.
Jeez.
Belgrade's low. Try to get behind the capital ship.
Box. Of course.
Keep an eye. Do you have anybody? Make sure nobody has you targeted, Belgrade, before you go out into that deck. I'm gonna cover the top here. Okay. Looks like you're killer. I'm gonna go to help Maxi. Maxi, I'm on my way. 4 kilometers away. Got one on your 6. He's still on you. Watch out.
I got 2 on my 6.
One of them hit our capital ship.
Oh dang, I have to go repair.
Got Cutie. Okay. Did you manage to get away, Maxi?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, I'm back over our capital ship. I'm gonna go repair it. Guys, fall back for a little bit, huh? Perfectly good ink is low. Where is he? Ah, they got you. I'm gonna go for the light fighter that was chasing me. Perfectly good ink is next to you, Cyber. Let's hit him. He's one shot now.
Oh, how that got turned off. Okay.
Good kill. There's a heavy on Belgrade.
Got me with the missile.
I got 2 on me. Anybody is disengaged, head towards me. Oh, the box got me. Ah, I should have switched targets. What is box flying? Is he in a heavy? Cyber is low.
Cyber, your aggressor switched to ray gun.
Enemy behind me.
Shoot.
Max, are you going for that one that's low?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on him too.
Oh, they're gonna kill me again.
Get some bonus points from him. He went into the deck.
Yeah, I'm retreating.
No,
I'll finish
no,
him off,
no!
Don't worry. Go repair.
I'm heading in. I'm not gonna make it.
Got him.
Oh, good shot.
Dang, how did
Heading
that?
back home. Oh, we got somebody. We have a bomber right above our base. Out, guys.
Belgrade, you might retreat. You're at the wrong carrier. Dang it, I got 2 on me.
Ah, railgun fire detected. There's one above our capital ship.
Oh, okay.
Let's try this for the last 4 minutes, guys. Imagine that the big rock in the center of the map is the front line. Try as much as possible not to cross that front line. Only reason you should cross it if you have an easy kill, or if if you're in the middle of just a fight that involves. But we're gonna try to really focus on our home base.
Oh, good shot. What was the missiles?
I have to fall back to our carrier. I'm low on hull. Oh shoot, railgun fire detected.
I could need some help, guys.
Somebody's right on you.
There's a heavy fighter.
There's one right
towards
on.
our ship.
There's one right behind our carrier just chasing me.
Got me, dang.
I got it.
Good job, good job.
There. Something's hitting me.
Damn it. By the carrier.
Oh,
I think.
it's a slaughter. I think I might have not balanced the teams too well. Sorry, guys. But just
Fuck.
keep fighting them here. I mean, we might get killed, but it's a nice target-rich environment for us. So. Good kill,
Yay,
Max.
revenge.
Did one of theirs go in? There he is. Yep, there's a heavy.
Shit.
Ah, this is cutie
Oh,
already.
damn, I'm getting miso.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I got killed. Oh, you got box on the way home?
I got them somewhere. Where are you guys all?
I broke my own rule and I chased I chased I chased cutie all the way to home. She was like sliver at home. And I ended up getting killed. The bloodthirst got me. Ah. 4 deaths. 2 kills. Let's go join their channel. So I think we had too many veterans on their team, but I hope it was still fun. I still had fun even though we
Yeah,
lost.
it was fun. Oh yeah.
It was
Wasn't that
pretty
easy. I got
chaos.
1 kill.
You got one. I only got 2, so I'm actually got 4. Put everybody here.
Five.
You guys slaughtered us, but it was fun.
It was a good fight.
God, I underestimated you guys. At the end there, I told the guys, "Look, this is stay really close to our base," and I saw we had a whole bunch of it, and you guys just killed us.
I just started
The
pushing your
chicken-
guys because I wanted to get your turrets out because that way we could engage while you guys were healing easily.
Yeah, and then I
That's
think
why
I
I
was
pushed it
chasing
early.
Cutie at the end, and she did a great job making it back to her carrier, and I crashed into her carrier and died. So so close. But it's 1:30 in the morning here, guys, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Feel free to hang out and play as long as you like. But thanks to everybody who joined.
Yeah, had fun.
Thanks for a
Yeah,
good time. This is my
wonderful.
first real combat experience.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Great. I hope that I think you did pretty well, Buzz. I hope that the practice with the real human players taught you some pointers.
Yeah, it was
And,
great. I got my controls set up in a way I pretty much like them. So that's good.
Great.
Thanks a lot.
My pleasure. Yeah, and I'm serious. I do eventually plan on working on voice chat because I think there's even though we do have Discord, I think having in-game voice chat would be really useful for practicing, and then really useful for team fights too, because it can immediately adapt based on in-game information, right? Based on distance, based on whether or not they're your wingman, whether or not they're in your squad, and that should allow us to coordinate much more easily and train much more easily. And actually, most of the work has already been done because a long time ago, Hunternet did have voice chat. I'm not saying I'm it's not my focus right now, but yeah, I think it's going to be really today, it may really feel like I want that feature in the game.
Cool.
But yeah, thanks guys, and have a good week, and I'll see you next time.
You too. Take care.
Thanks.
Bye.
Later.
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 night.
Thanks guys.
See ya.
Sayonara.
Yeah.
So do you guys want to keep it pushing?
Could do.
I will be back later. If you guys still playing.
I'm gonna bail out.
Alright.
So it's just
Oh,
too
Same. Too many hours.
It's fun.
It was a ton of fun.
So I switch it back to Bounty Hunt.